off because you want to pepper somebody. Don't cut because you are facing pressure from your family, right? To settle down. Don't cut because you just want somebody to be talking to. Don't say I want to get married now because of my age. No, a woman will always be a woman, and you cannot be the head of the family. It's a lie. If you like be a single mother, claim to be the father of the child, you are deceiving yourself. Every child will definitely wants to know their father. You cannot be over a man. I don't believe, Evelyn, that I need to be in your house 247 for us to make a perfect couple. Because if you are a kind person, you are a kind person. If you are a nice person, you are a nice person. I don't need to stay with you. I don't need to cling to you before marriage.
But you know that there are some men that I don't know what triggers them when they get married. This kind of authority, they feel they want this crown of authority. That's when they start making certain decisions that they didn't make before. Because they feel I've paid your bride price, so now I'm in charge. I can tell you anything, order you in any way I want.
If you are dating as a guy, you are in courtship with a lady that anything you do for her, she wants to compare. In fact, she wants you to do something because her friend's man is doing this for the friend. Is that the kind of woman you want to stay with?
That woman is not ready for marriage. You should know that. You should go in for a woman that is ready to build with you. A woman that is ready to understand you.
Women now have voices. We now want to be respected.
Feminism.
The way we respect our men.
I want to advise that people should not take it lightly when they start seeing signs for relationship. They shouldn't ignore the red flags.
Wow. Hello guys. I am Maryval And Edith, reaching you live from SRTV studio here in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. And here with me is my co-host,
Edith Usen.
Edith Usen, my beautiful co-host. Yeah. So how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing?
I am okay. You know you're shining today. What's the secret?
Well, since we are talking about relationship,
so you decided to come with a red color.
Of course. I had to represent. You're not looking bad yourself.
My God, with the black color? Are you serious?
Black goes with anything.
That's true. So we have this amazing topic today we want to talk about. I hope you're ready.
Always ready.
You know, when it comes to relationship, it's broad. We have a lot of things that, if we want to start talking about relationship, I don't think we'll leave here today. But today we just decided to pick a topic and say, okay, let's talk about this. Let's see how we can tackle this. And our viewers, you can share your opinion. Yes, you can share your opinion, or you can send message to the number that is scrolling on the screen. We'll be so glad to actually see your opinion on this topic, or hear your thoughts on what you think about this topic, which is a red flag alert in relationships. I know where everybody's thinking, like when you hear the word red flag in relationship, there's something they're expecting us to say, but we're not going to say it now. Yes, we're going to keep you guys in suspense. Sorry. So Edith, when you hear the word red flag in relationship, or what do you think about red flags in relationship?
All right, so I think red flags are those things, those traits, those characters, attitudes that you do not accept, that doesn't go down well with you. Because a red flag, normally we generally Nigerians, we see red color as something that because blood
that's
is
my
red.
best color, please. Okay. That's my best color.
All right, no offense, please. Respectfully speaking, we see red as something that doesn't go down with us. That is why, because explain to me, why don't we have
white flag, black
flag? So
they decided to pick my best color as a red flag. Exactly. Well, that's fine. That's
so
fine.
Generally, red flags are things that do not sit well with you as a human being. You cannot just, it's not fine with you. So that's what I'll say, red flag. So linking it to relationship, there are those things you see in your partner. It can be you're dating him or her, or you're already in a marriage. So those things you see in your partner that you are not comfortable with. Yes. So that's red flag for me.
And when we talk about relationship, there's this thing that people always believe, that a relationship is when you are dating someone, you get, or when you're married with someone. We can have, let me just say, friends. Let's say we are friends right now. We have relationship. There's something you get. Then siblings relationship is there too.
Of course.
It doesn't mean that sometimes you don't offend your siblings. They see like this thing you did is a red flag. You get my point? So I feel like red flag is manipulative behaviors from from maybe a person, be it your friend, just like you said, call their relationship, your schoolmates, in your workplace, anywhere you find yourself, those manipulative traits from them. But I think I'm not going to start with that one I talked about. I think the first red flag in a relationship is trust. You know, that is the beginning, you
The
understand, of a
foundation.
problem. Yes, when there is lack of trust, if I don't trust you, there are a lot of things I will not want to do around you, you get. If I don't trust you, I'll begin to have a different mindset towards you. And that is why I say trust is the beginning of red flag, because even the partners you see today, the reason you talked about relationship, right, or marriage, the reason why your partner will want to do something different from what you think, right, or different from what you guys actually agreed before, and they just sleep, wake up and decide, you get, to do something different from whatever you guys as maybe actually planned before, is because maybe the person is beginning to have trust issues. It's a red flag, you get.
Yeah.
And the reason why you have a partner that maybe they are doing well, but they always portray suffering to you, like they make you feel like I'm suffering, you get, I am not doing well, so that you will not be stressing beyond your own level, you get. It's still trust, you get. When you begin to do something without transparency, in a nutshell, when you begin to do something without transparency, that is when there is trust issues. People think when there's trust issues is maybe if I'm with you and maybe my phone starts ringing and I just walk away, then because I moved out, right, makes it look like I don't trust that I go out. No,
It goes beyond
it
that.
goes beyond that. Trust issues, you get, is another thing that we should not neglect. And also another thing is anger. You know, people feel like, some people will tell you that okay, this person has temperament issue, like always getting angry and all of that. You know that sometimes that is what leads to these killings we see. There
Ah,
are things that you as a young person you should not, you get, overlook. You know, I know there's this news flying around the social media of 5 months old relationship, right,
yeah.
that the lady actually killed her husband. But
Okay.
at the end of the day, if Leo say bloody signs, it's a bloody sign, my dear. It is. So the 5 months old relationship that the man actually had to uh leave the earth is actually has been unalive right now, right?
Yeah.
The reason for it is, first of all, trust must have led to it. You get. Anger
Yes.
is one thing. Do you know that if you can control your anger, you can solve like almost 90% of your problem?
Of course.
Because you see some people don't even die in the process. That sometimes you hear stories like, okay, the woman or the man they poured each other acid, you understand, this one stabbed this one, and before they get to the hospital, she's already gone or he's already gone. But do you know that all these things is as a result of you not being able, right, to handle your own, sorry, to control your own anger. The inability to control your own anger, it's one thing, you get, that is a problem to that person, but the person might not know. So to young people out there, whether it's just a normal friend, you understand, you and I know what I'm talking about, that you just have a cordial relationship with, whether it's your wife or someone you are courting with, when you notice that uncontrollable anger, yes, they get angry and still come back to apologize to you. Don't be carried away with that apology. Oh. Yes, apology does not mean that they have changed. I hope you know that change is not something I cannot change you, neither can you change me. It's something that is a decision you make for yourself.
It comes from within.
Yes, it comes from within. So someone who has that manipulative attitude will always be there. Yes, they offend you and come to beg you. The reason you stay is because they slap you today and come back to beg you. And the next thing, you need to understand that someone that can slap you can do more, can go beyond slapping you. Can go beyond slapping you, but we really do not understand. We get do you know we get carried away by apologies.
Ah.
I'm sorry. I won't do this to you again. Please forgive me.
Now that is where emotional management comes in. Before
Yes.
that, let me say something about trust. I believe trust is the foundation of everything you do in life, even in business. If I don't trust you, I cannot buy from you.
That's true.
Talk
That's
more
true.
of a relationship. So trust is the foundation of every relationship. Once that trust is broken, once it is not there, I don't see the need for that relationship. Now let's go over to the anger my co-host was talking about. Now, anger is a state of emotion. Happiness too is also a state of emotion. So as individuals, we should learn how to control our emotions.
And
And I noticed one thing. Do you know that when you're happy, you tend to make promises, outrageous, outrageous promises that
I have a comment here. Sorry to cut you.
okay,
Having a narcissistic man or woman as a partner is a silent killer. God bless you,
ah,
Evelyn Leo. You know, if she has said a narcissistic man, it look like maybe she's a kind of a
not gender,
partial.
yes, not
Yes,
doing the gender
there's no gender equality in
equality.
this thing. God bless you, because right now you are actually pointing out women also can be so manipulative. A woman
Uh-uh,
can be a narcissist.
of
People should
course,
learn to understand that being narcissistic is not just centered on a man,
no,
on
it's
the
both
male
gender.
folk. Yes, it's both gender. Have you
Yeah,
not seen narcissistic women? You
uh-uh.
They will tell you that they cannot apologize. So what does that one mean?
A
A
woman,
woman cannot say sorry.
she can even be threatened by your growth. Not just
Yes,
men
God
are
bless you.
threatened by the growth of women. You see a man say, "My wife cannot work. If she has money, she won't respect me. She won't do this." Women also do it.
Yeah.
Your husband comes back or your partner comes back and tells you, "Onya, I've just been promoted." Ah, this one then go see you for house again. This one when money don't top up. Do you understand? That's you being threatened by your husband's success. So it doesn't just have to do with one gender. It's vice versa.
Both ways.
Yes.
Goes
So
both
I was
ways.
talking about the emotional management. Yes, emotional management. So when we are happy, we tend to make promises that when we snap out of that happiness, we are like, why go see money run all this is why I be promised person? Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that's the same thing with anger. When you're angry, you make impulsive decisions. You do things that brings regret later. So I would advise that when you're angry, if you cannot walk away from that scene, you just stay quiet. And one thing we should know is that anger management is a determination.
But sorry, Edith. What about situations whereby we talk about anger? Sometimes let's still see the reasons why people do what they do, why the whole beating and everything comes in. Okay, for example, maybe as a woman you offended the man, you get
Yeah.
your husband or your partner, and just like you said, you talked about walk away. That's what I want to ask. The person wants to walk away. Okay, let me just go out. Maybe after some hours I'll come back. And then the man will begin to hold him on his clothes again. You're not going anywhere. You must kill me today. You must. What do you want the person to do at that point? Like he's so pissed off. He needs to just. Yes, a lot of ladies say, please don't ever allow a man to walk away when you're having arguments with him. You know, the truth is, a lot of men just want to go out of the room
Yeah, and
when you
cool
are
their heads off.
nagging. They want to step out when you start insulting them, even their families and everything, because they don't want to touch you. But what about you that is holding him back? You're not going anywhere. You will keep me today. You're still insulting him. You're not even trying to calm the situation down. I know that fully well, for you to be saying all sorts of things is because of anger, but you know that words
Yeah.
hardly heal in the heart of anybody, whether a man or a woman.
Yeah.
Because those things you said out of anger are mostly the things you have been thinking about or you've had or heard in your heart.
Just like the Bible says, out
Yes.
of the heart,
You
the
understand?
abundance of the heart, the mouth
So in
speaks.
as much as we're talking about red flag, don't be the reason why there's a red flag in a
Of
relationship.
course.
I will tell you for free. Don't be the reason why a woman reacts the way she do. You understand? A woman will react the way she's reacting, or a man react the way he's reacting. You get? You want to overreact. You want to oversay things with your mouth, and when they begin to react, you say red flag. No, what we are not just here to say. And when somebody is angry, you walk away. Don't be the reason why they are angry. Don't be the reason why they do what they do. You know, another red flag is cheating. But the truth is, what leads to cheating? There are different. There are people that naturally they cannot stay in one place. It is yes, so they have that spirit of moving from one place to another. It is in them. We cannot stop it. But there are still people that are good, but circumstance or the things that they have passed through in life led them into doing what they do. You get? So don't be the reason why someone cheats. What about you have a partner that is good, that has been respectful? You know, one thing about love is people think that when people love you is when they give you money. No, love is not about money. It is not when a man gives you money, a woman gives you money that actually showcase that they love you. I think if you ask me my definition, love has to do with commitment,
Yeah.
self-respect. When you value your partner, you know that when you combine these three things together, if I'm committed to you, it's a sacrifice. It means I'm neglecting every other person I'm seeing there and see you as the best.
Your
See you as the most
priority.
beautiful. I know that you're not the most beautiful, but in my
Yeah.
eyes, you're the most beautiful. You are not the
Course.
most handsome in my eyes. In fact, you are so handsome, and because I love you, I feel like you are rich. You are richer than Dangote because of the love. So it's a commitment. I want to be with you. You get? Then, if you begin to take advantage of it, it will be a problem. And these are the things that make someone to want to deviate from, okay, I want to be with this person, so I want to start cheating. Okay, this comment also say that's the mistake so many make, saying he will change after marriage. Otilo, yes, so that is the anger part.
Now
Apologies.
let me talk about that cheating aspect.
Okay.
I beg to differ when you say circumstances make people cheat. No, no, no. I don't agree with that. See, in life we all have choices.
That's true.
No matter your circumstance, you have a choice either to walk away or remain faithful. You don't have a reason whatsoever to cheat. And let's bring it. Let's be practical about it. I
It
have
is
a
not
phone.
justifiable.
No, it's
Get
not.
me? I think you are misunderstanding me here.
Okay.
I am not in any way justifying that people should cheat.
Okay.
But what you are trying to do is, we talked about red flags, right? So
Yeah.
what are the things that leads to these red flags? Those are the things that I
Okay.
say we should not neglect.
Okay.
But you
okay.
can continue, I understand.
All right. So let's be practical now. I have
Yeah.
a phone. I love my phone, and I'm charging it. I'll be very careful not to charge that phone where there is water. That's me looking out for my phone because I value my phone. Likewise, if you value your partner, you don't want to share your partner with someone. Okay, and the annoying part is a man would cheat and would tell you that as a woman you're not supposed to cheat. Why? I paid your bride price. Uncle, are you serious?
Act like they bought you from the
Uh-uh.
market.
Are you serious? I was not bought. You just performed the traditional rites. I was not bought. And then you see, even as I'm cheating, but I'm bringing something to the table. What are you bringing to the table? Uncle, are you serious? So these are things that I keep telling people. A cheating man can only change when he decides to change. Now, let me say this. In a relationship where you have a cheating partner and you're there saying, please change, I don't like this, you're cheating, I don't like it. If you like, preach from now till tomorrow. He will change only when he wants that relationship between two of you to go far. If he wants that relationship to work, he will change because he wants it to work. Not
Imagine,
because
because
you
he
want
wants
him.
to. Yes.
Not because you want him to change, but he wants to change because he wants that relationship to work. He wants the two of you to build something in future. So cheating is a red flag. If there are no signs of changing, I mean, sometimes these signs come and then they don't stay for long. They are not permanent. So I would just advise just do away with cheating partner because there is no justification for it. Just do away with a cheating partner because my
Just
sister,
like she said, there's
my
no
brother,
justification.
you go hear am. So that's just it about cheating.
Okay, Evelyn Leo said prostitution runs in some blood. Give the whole world, they will still cheat.
Exactly.
Anything that is in somebody, I said it before.
E dey body,
Do you know
dey
that
blood.
some people will tell you that the reason why maybe a lady, right,
Yeah.
will not cheat is when you give her money. But what about a lady that collects money from you and give it to another man? What do you call that?
All this, sorry, permit me to use this word, respect to the other gender, respect to men. Some men, let me use the word, some men are parasites. They wouldn't mind you selling your body just to feed them, and they are home telling you, baby, don't worry, I'll take care of the house, I'll take care. It happens, it's real.
Times have
Yes,
changed. No
it's
longer
real.
that time when women should
So
sit at home.
imagine, sometimes I look at these things are real. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, your husband permits you to sell your body. Say yes now, so long I'm bringing money. And you call that love? You call that, seriously, you call that love?
And tomorrow he begins to take advantage of it, you know. He begins to take advantage of it to make it look like, after all, you are cheating, you are not being faithful.
Make that man get small money. Hey, Oti love for you.
You understand that he does not even have any
He
respect
would walk
for you.
away.
Because you don't expect, you can't get what, you can't give what you don't have. You understand? You don't expect it that you are out there, you get cheating and telling me that you are feeding him and you expect him to stay. He might still collect, but you know that even in Abuja, a lot of young guys do that.
Pink lips gang, and they are mostly they are into boat. Okay, I remember a time I booked a boat. Was it a boat? Yes, a boat, not in drive, a boat. I booked a boat and then I saw this classic car. I had to confirm the plate number to be sure that that was my ride. So I entered, and then I was coming back from work. I was all with my corporate wear and everything, office shoe, and I had a laptop bag with me. And he was like, "Good afternoon, ma." Yes, good afternoon, ma. How was your day? I said, "Wow, this driver is polite." The next thing I see na AC o.
Hmm.
AC dey blew me. I had to get my phone and look at my app properly. Abi no be 35 I see here, e don pass 35. I looked at it. Seriously, I looked at it and it was 35. I was like, I hope you know where we are going to. My app says 35. He said, yes, ma, I'm aware of it. And then he was like, ma, how you doing? How was your day? And I was like, okay, my day went well.
Did
How
I tell you my day has a problem?
how did yours go? He said everything went well. And he just brought up conversations which sincerely I wasn't interested because it was looking absurd, weird, and I wasn't
Because he was
comfortable.
not being professional in his
I
job.
wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't comfortable, and then Oga switched from this thing to blues. Wetin concern me with blues for car? When they play blues for inside car, I was like, oh Lord, just take me to take me safely to where I was going to. And then when I got to my destination, I asked for his account details to make payment, and he was like, "Ma, please save my number in case of any emergency. You need a ride to go to anywhere. Don't just stress yourself booking a Bolt or Uber. Just call my number and I'll come and pick you up from wherever you." I said, "Ah, now them be this." Now I told him no problem, and then I left. That is what is raining here. They are mostly here in Abuja using having pink lips. You see them on lip gloss. You see them driving on. I don't know where they get the cars from. They just want you to accept them as their sugar boy, and then just feed them.
Deceit, deceiving
Just
people.
just feed them, and they will render any service you want. So imagine that he has a serious girlfriend, and his girlfriend is there. My guy is really hustling to come and get married to me.
Are you serious?
This life is deep.
If this the spirits of fornication and adultery. Thank you. That's the reason, no. That's the
Honestly.
reason they do what they do, my sister. That's the reason they do what they do. Okay, another comment here. She said the most annoying part is when people justify men cheating by saying it's men's nature to cheat, making it a norm. Do you know that my gender, my gender
Mm.
now believe or now justify that a man can marry more than one wife, a man can cheat is a normal thing for men. The most important thing is that you are the wife at home. How? You risking your life. So you should go out there and do all sort of nonsense, all sort of things that does not make sense and bring it back to you. So at the end of the day, who will be affected? You and him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, is it, you know that I feel like women that say these things, I feel like they do it because of lack of, maybe they have this inferiority complex. They feel like they're not
Exactly.
enough, you get.
Yes.
Okay, let me just allow him do whatever he wants. If you believe, you get, that you have a lot of values in you, you have a lot of things that they say you cannot bring anything to the table, but values are already, you understand, will fill that table. So if you believe that there are a lot of things you can do for your home, for your family, you will not stand back to justify that it's a normal thing for men to cheat. So I really do not understand.
The thing there is that firstly you have to believe in yourself before another person will believe in you.
That's true.
Now, if you do not value yourself, how do you expect your partner to value you? I keep telling people polygamy is never an option. It can be your choice, but it should never be the only option on the table for you. No, it can never be, because once you go into polygamy, just be ready for everything or whatever comes out of it, because I promise you it won't be peaceful. It won't be peaceful because it is okay. Just let's do it this way. I am married to my husband, and then he decides to get a second wife. The second wife comes in and start making trouble with me. You that came in, didn't you see that he already had a wife?
That's true.
And you're like, I cannot share him with. I cannot. Firstly, you should sit down to ask yourself, if you could not share him, why did you marry him? Knowing too well that he already had a wife. So there will be no peace in that home.
Selfishness,
Yes.
selfishness.
Sometimes the wife can't control it. And let's say both sides. Sometimes you get married to a man and you don't believe in your life, whatever sense that your husband could even go with the option of taking a new wife. It happens. It happens. And then in that kind of situation, only Jehovah would help you because Edith cannot give you any advice on that.
That's true.
So that's
Okay.
it.
Edith, wetin pink lips do you? That's another comment I got say.
Pink lips. Well, not pink lips, big pumpkin. When I see a young guy, he's all yes. If it is during the dry season, I can understand because of leaves breaking and everything. But auntie,
What has
uncle,
leaves breaking got to do with pink lips? Somebody
uncle,
changing their normal leaves.
no, okay, no. Let's say that maybe it's just natural. The pink lips is just natural. How about the one with wet lips, lip gloss? Uncle, what are you doing with lip gloss? The weather is not dry. You don't have a broken lips. Why? What are you doing with lip gloss? What are you trying to? As in, what message are you trying to send to somebody? So these are the things. Like you hardly see an Abuja beard gang boy guys without a lip gloss on their lips. No, no, no. You hardly see. Once you see them, okay. How about that day we were going to get something in a store? I saw a guy with painted nails. God, what is this? And he was like talking to the receptionist. Yes, the receptionist there. Please, I need. He was just acting weird as a
Edith was
girl.
like, Mary, just take a look at this guy. I
I
did
was
see him
like,
one time. I had to look like
ha.
it was not his normal nails. It was like he
He
fixed nails
fixed it.
because it was so long. And if you see the way he was, baby, you see that men have lost their values as men because of money or because they cannot hustle. You know that people that do these things are lazy people.
They're
So they
always
feel like they
indoors.
just they just want somebody. But what has actually happened and why has men changed so drastically that they now feel like they just want to sit back and allow women take care of them?
Hmm.
I know that times have changed, but this one is going so bad. I know what I'm saying.
The thing is
You
that
see a lot of men, they want to now be a woman
the thing
for a
is
woman
that
to take care of
yes,
them.
yes. The thing there is that women we are now this gender equality. We are now taking it
Personal.
carrying it on our head. So it's now a thing of it's personal. Gender equality. If a man can take care of a woman, why can't a woman take care of a man?
Yeah.
And these guys are there, very lazy, ready to be taken care of. So in that case,
They just want to. I understand. But Edith, love bombing. What do you think? When someone is okay, I want this image to be here. There are things that we think are love, but they become a problem.
ah,
You get, when you are too clingy, when you are over loving somebody, too affectionate about somebody, you just want to be with this person every time. Do you think it's a normal kind of? Because to me, I added it as a red flag. Oh, I think it's a red flag. Oh, yeah, people should have time for themselves. People should be able to think
yeah,
beyond love. Only love will not keep you now. That's the truth.
love shouldn't be a bondage. Yes, I
Yes.
agree with you. Love shouldn't be a bondage. But there are some people who can be all over you but still give you space. Sometimes as a human being you need space to think. If you're not lazy, definitely you will need space to think. And for the love, bonding and everything, I for me I don't appreciate it because I love being sometimes I love being on my own to think, to write, to do a lot of things. So that love bonding, and I feel it's part of insecurity. If I give her space, she go run. If I give him space,
He
he
will
will
run.
cheat. So that
Now
I
you
think
get.
yes, it sometimes it has to do with insecurity. I do not want to generalize it because some might not be due to insecurity. Some they are just so all over. I don't know. Somebody said people who love like that, they never had love while
They've never
growing
been
up.
loved in their life.
But regardless of that, I feel your partner deserves some space to think. Okay, just like a woman. Sometimes during those period, you understand that period of a woman. She needs space because then she would have mood swings, she gets pissed off over little things, and then if you're that clingy or that everything you every time you want to be all around that kind of woman, she might just break out and be angry and then So I just feel generally, I feel that love bonding, it's not for me. I don't know if it's for you, but it's never an option for me because I need time for myself. I need space for myself. So that tomorrow, will ask me, what do I bring to the table?
That the thing is, this love bombing you see, right?
Yeah.
It leads to you, before you know, when that phase is over, you begin to control your partner. But you don't know, because why I say you begin to, in a way, not because you planned it.
Unconsciously, yeah.
You're not going out today, please. Let's be together.
I just
You
want to
begin
see
to
your
control.
around.
What if they're going out to make money? What if they're going out to make things better? You think when you clean, okay, sorry, me clinging to you, me always wanting to be around you. Will I not still feel hungry? Is it going to stop me from eating?
You
Now, if
eat
it's going to stop me from eating or doing the necessary things in my everyday life, it's a different thing entirely. I know that, okay, because I'm in love with you, because I want
money
to
will
always,
come into the account.
yes, you
Just by
get,
loving you.
and that's it. And you know that over jealousy still leads to this love bombing.
That's
Yes,
yes.
because you feel like I need to be with this person. Do you know that before you know, you begin to depreciate because you will not have values. You will not have values.
Yeah.
Because whether a man, I'm not here to talk about what men need, but whether a man or a woman, they all want values. If he sees that you don't have value again, the only thing you think in your life is him, he's gonna walk away.
But you know some
He's gonna be
rich
with
men.
a woman
You
that
know
has
some
values.
rich men do these things. Yeah, somebody said that only a lazy man would always want a woman around him, would always have that time calling you 10 times a day to check up on you, that only a man that does not have what to do. But you know, the rich men also do these things. They do these things in a way that I don't want my wife to be to work, and then when they go out, they are already back. They always want their wife to be in front of them. Though they might not be all about cuddling and everything, they do it in different ways. Don't want my wife to work for somebody.
Look at him, Lino. Even say, if you want to have time for yourself, why are you into a relationship? Be single. No, don't go to work. Oh, don't do anything.
Are
Don't
you
eat.
serious?
No, don't eat. Don't do anything for yourself because you want to be in a relationship. Even in marriage, you will still want to have time for it. It doesn't mean that you don't love your partner.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying. So what about situation whereby you start giving birth, your child will not allow you to sleep in the night. During the day, you want to sleep, you want to rest. This love bombing is a problem. I know what I'm saying. I was trying to put it on the screen there for people to see and understand what I'm saying. It's a problem because you that time you will not begin to feel like, okay, I want to be with my partner, I want to have time for my partner. Man, these people are stressed out. It's not about you, it's not about your feelings. I see it as selfishness. I see it like, oh, you are being so selfish, it's just about you. No, love can't be just about you. You need to consider your partner. The ability of you considering your partner and knowing what they want at a time. Yeah. This thing I put here now is that love bombing I'm talking about. In fact, if you say a way to tie the person to you, tie the person to yourself, you think that's love? That can't be love.
The thing is that before you met somebody's child, he or she had a life.
He did say somebody's child.
Yes, he or she had a life. He or she had a career. Like now, you meet a graduate who went to school, and okay, let's leave graduate. We say there is no job. You meet a business person, a hustler, who is hustling for herself, probably her family, and worst case scenario, he or she is the breadwinner of the family, and then you're all about love, and then the business crashes. Would you by yourself value that kind of person again? So please, if you're a lady, you are a guy, anything love bonding or love bombing, whatever it is, say no to it, because it will kill your ambition, it will kill your dreams. Because a guy or a lady cannot tie you down all in the name of love, and you're not out there. Nigeria is not funny. So source of living is something else. It is very high. You need to do something for yourself. You need to put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, you would not be seen. And then for how long would you continue with this love?
To love bomb someone.
Okay, even I love born like this, the king come. Is it the love you used to take care of the child, or is it just the breast milk? No. Like, please, let's some things we shouldn't be advised on. Some things. Which one is love bonding again? Can't they tie me down because of love? I beg you.
Sometimes you tie somebody down like that. At the end of the day, you might not still end up with them. That's the truth.
Jesus. That one for paying me.
Just a waste. Paying you where? Just a wasted time. Wasting their time for nothing.
Please. It's never an option. For me, oh, I can't
Don't
say for
go
you.
into a relationship if you are not ready mentally, emotionally, and physically because you are now two and not single anymore. No, tie the person to yourself.
Wait,
Tie
oh,
the person to yourself. No,
because
leave
I
her.
am too.
Tie the person to yourself, my sister.
Ha,
Tie the
my
person to
sister.
yourself.
My sister, are you into love bonding? This one you're supporting this particular part of it.
Tie the
Are
person to
you
yourself.
into
Don't
it?
worry.
And
Tie the person.
how is it working out for you, please? We love your
Don't worry,
response.
viewers. We'll be going on a quick break, and when we come back, we continue with this interesting topic: red alert in relationship. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 247 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@securradioandtelevision.com. SRTV Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
Welcome back, viewers, from that quick break. We're still on the show Romance and Relationship. And we're talking about red flag alerts in relationships. What are the red flag alerts in relationship? There are just so many. But we're here to list just some of them that we think are important. And I think most of the ones we touched are really, really important. There are things that we see in our daily lives. There are a lot of things that people see and neglect. These things that we've talked about are not things you neglect because, it is from one that you get two and it is from two you get three. So when you see most of these signs, you walk away. Personally, I can't handle anger. But you notice that you have anger issues, I will shift before you break my head one day. And later you come back and beg me. No, I don't want to wait for that time you apologize to me. I will avoid it. Now I want to talk about the next red flag. People will say, maybe I'm women to know it's not like that. Both for women and men. Stinginess.
Ha.
Stinginess.
Mm-mm.
Whether a woman know that you are stingy, you are not being helpful, you are not being supportive. If you're not support, yes, I know that when you say supportive partner, it can be mentally, emotionally, all phase of life you get. But this support I'm talking about is basically on stinginess. Stingy with love, stingy with money, stingy with everything. Let me even put this picture here out here on the screen. Stinginess, what do you think it is? Stinginess, you see the way he's holding it. Maybe somebody is dying close to him or he will not shift to help. Stinginess is another form of red flag in a relationship.
Okay, now let me correct this impression that people used to say, why would you say a woman should give a man money, this and that? No, we are not asking women to dash a man money as you would say, or give a man. We are just saying support. Support will not harm you. Support will not kill you. Now, a man will always go all out for a woman, and then a woman will be like, it is duty, it is responsibility. I beg to differ. You guys are partners. Helpmate, that is what the Bible call it. Helpmate. Support each other. I cannot do this. Oh honey, can you support me? That is how life should be. Then for a stingy man or a stingy woman, I cannot. Personally, I will not in the dream, not in reality. I will not even deal with you for a month I will not. Because sometimes I might desperately need your help. And because you have that blood of akagom, you refuse to help me because of what? You're stingy. So why are we in a relationship? Why are we
If you cannot
partners?
be helpful.
Why are we partners? Sometimes it doesn't have to do with just money.
Yeah.
Just be there. Just be there. It doesn't have to be do with only money. Be there mentally, emotionally, physically, otherwise. Give attention. Some of
Don't
you
tight your hand.
some of you are stingy as giving attention too. So please,
You are stingy with attention. Why?
honestly, if you're stingy with attention, how would you behave when it comes to money? So please try to assist your partner. Try to, even as for the women, to try to do that, because I support my partner. He supports me too. So don't even say, hey, he never gets. Hey, before I forget, let me bring this. You see that thing, that notion of he never gets. He didn't get. You know a
A
giver.
stingy man or a giver
Yes,
from the little he have.
yes, from the little he has, he would want to share.
Yeah. That's
You know, a giver from the little he has, how he behaves, his actions towards the little he has, he wants to share. And then you see a bigger picture. Oh, if he has, he would really take care of me. He would share. He would not the one. No, sir, never gets this small money. Then they pay me. You won't do like. I'm not saying you should pack all your money and give it to your partner, but at least show that gesture of the fact that you are actually a giver. Even if not 100%, but at least try, uncle.
5%. Show 5%.
5% is poor. 80%. 80%.
My dear, there are people that don't have 0%. More than, if there's anything less than 0, not even talk of 1.
Yeah, I have
You
that
get-
gift. I'll read you from the first day.
How will you know?
Yeah,
Are you going to ask for money
that
for
one,
the first day?
God gave me. No, it's not asking for money. God gave me that gift for free. I would read you. I know if you're a stingy person, but truth be told, please, let's just drop it. Even if you don't have it in you, because I know sometimes can be a hereditary. Yes, can be a trait from the family. Yes, it happens.
And please, you don't be begging too much. That's why you need to work. Don't be begging too much.
You see when
and
we
not
say,
and not when you ask your partner for money, they not give you get angry. It will cause problem in the relationship.
no.
When I know that you're carrying face because you asked me and I did not give you, before you know, we begin to have that separation. That closeness is not
I would
there.
only agree if the person carries his or her face when you know that this partner intentionally
it.
does not want to.
How will
give
you know sometimes?
You say,
How will you know sometimes that they have and they don't want to?
except
give?
you're not my partner now, because how are we partner? I don't know when you have, and I don't know when. Sure, there are people who are good, very good actors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so-
That's true.
In a nutshell, please don't be like this. Be like this. Please.
Don't be like this. Look at what I'm trying to show you guys here. Don't be like this. Please.
Don't be like that.
Be like that
please.
Edith hand that she showed. Yes, open it. Open it. Very important. Very, very important. Okay, viewers, we'll be rounding up the show. We've talked about red flag alerts in relationship. These are
Trust.
problems. These are the problems. But I think I'll just give little advice. But before then, Edith, what do you have to say before I come in and end the show?
Okay, so what I would love to leave you with is that whatever you see you're not comfortable with in your relationship, you can always sit with your partner, you discuss it, talk it through, have an understanding. Communication is key in relationship. Have an understanding with your partner. Honey, I don't love this. I don't like this about you. Is there any way we can work this out? And then you see progress in the change. He's making efforts, you're making efforts. He too will tell you what he doesn't love about you. And then it is just a deliberate thing, it's an intentional thing if you want it to work out. But always sit and talk. No matter how little that thing is, don't ignore it. Sit and talk it through. Yes, say something about it. Speak up when you're not comfortable with a particular action, and that will save you a lot. If you see that there is no change, and yes, nobody can be perfect. There are actually attitudes you can tolerate in your partner, but there are some you cannot. So say something about it, and if you see he's making progress to change, give him a chance, help him out. Then if you see he's not making progress to change, my dear, I would advise you walk away. So because a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. So I'll leave you with that.
Oh my God, I think Edith has actually said everything I want to say, because she talked about transparency at first. Being transparent and being truthful to yourself. You have to be truthful to yourself before you expect your partner to be truthful to you. So you have to be honest to yourself. Talk about it. Conversation is very important in relationship. Without conversation, which is communication, I don't really think a relationship can stand. Even people that do distance relationship, wherever they are, communication is one key, because I'm telling you right now that, okay, let's talk about this. This is what you're doing I don't like. So I know that I can't change you as a person, but because I've been able to express myself, right? Then you see how you can work towards it and try to be expressive. Try to always express yourself to your partner. I feel like your partner is your best friend. Forget all these people that do bestie outside the relationship. Your partner should be your best friend. Let that bond be there. You understand? Love them regardless. Don't love your partners with conditions. That's where the red flag comes in. You feel like, okay, she has changed in shape, he has changed in look because he does not have money, he doesn't look fine again in your eyes. Then before you know, begin to disrespect them. You know that in all these things we see, respect is very important. If you don't respect your partner, whether the male or the female, that is where you have a problem. Because I believe that when they say men, right, should love their wives and women should be submissive, it means that we should understand that respect itself, you understand, covers all the love you want to give to somebody. It is not in you to come and start carrying a man on your head. Only the respect you give to him, you understand, is enough for him to want to be with you, or for him to want to choose you over thousands of people, right, that might be roaming around him. So it's very important. In all you do, try to respect your partner, whether the man or the woman, whether he's your senior or your junior. Respect people wherever you are, because relationships, you see, right, it is the way you treat people that they will remember you in another way. You get, you have a friend, respect that friend, so that tomorrow they will value you, tomorrow they will talk good about you, tomorrow when something comes up they might want, you understand, to actually remember you. Very, very important. Thank you so much, viewers, for being on the show today and for listening to our topic, red flag alerts in relationship. Thank you so much.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you. Stay tuned for another segment of romance
and relationship. And I remain your girl, Maryval and
Edith.
See you next week, Thursday. Bye. Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet